Hello and welcome to a very special edition of NEAFL TV. It was representative round this weekend where for the first time a combined open NEAFL side took on the best of the WAFL at Blacktown International Sports Park on Saturday afternoon. The first game between a combined North East Australian Football League side and the WAFL started very promisingly for the home team as Cleve Hughes kicked the opener.
And he makes no mistake there, putting the NEAFL first score on the board, Cleve Hughes.
Hughes' goal was the first major contribution from a Queensland player before Canberra's Cade Klemke stepped up with the second six-pointer for the game for the NEAFL.
The captain, the coach from the Queanbeyan Tigers, he slots his first and the second for the NEAFL.
Against all odds, NEAFL skipped out to a 13-0 lead at the 4-minute mark, but from that point on, the WAFL worked their way into the game. Big man Ben Saunders got the Westerners' first goal at the 6-minute mark of the first term before Blaine Bokhorst got their second soon after.
Kick forward after a tremendous mark.
After such a promising start from the home side, Andrew Stevens' goal for the WAFL gave the visitors the lead. The men from Western Australia got another one soon after before Sean Ellis from Ainslie kicked the NEAFL's third for the term.
The number 19 from the Tricolours in Canberra, he puts on the NEAFL's third. Well done, Sean Ellis.
But as the NEAFL closed to within two straight kicks, former West Coast star Ashton Hams got his first on the board and WAFL took a comfortable 17-point lead into the first change. While the NEAFL made the most of limited chances in the first quarter, in the second term there were a lot of missed opportunities. Former North Melbourne star Eddie Sansbury missed a tough set shot from the boundary before Southport spearhead Josh Baxter also fluffed a set shot. When NT Thunder linchpin Chris Dunn also missed his shot at goal, NEAFL coach Dan Archer must have been tearing his hair out. Another very promising surge forward went unrewarded as the NEAFL's attempt at goal was rushed through and WA eventually stopped the rot. Tony Knight kicking a brilliant running goal and Western Australia skipped out to a 4-goal lead.
He looks like the complete footballer, does Tony Knight. Like what I've seen of him from the WAFL side.
South Fremantle captain Ryan Cook was outstanding all day for the WAFL and he kicked his first goal late in the second term. South Fremantle full forward Ben Saunders kicked his second goal of the game and the NEAFL were held goalless in that second quarter. Ryan Cook was very close to the best player on the ground all day and when he kicked his second goal to start the third quarter, the WAFL looked very much in control. NT Thunder veteran Cameron Eilert won a stack of the football through the middle but didn't use it effectively, though a goal in the third term was the highlight of his day. But the highlights for the NEAFL side were few and far between. Cody Manning kicked a goal, Ben Saunders kicked his third, then his fourth, then his fifth, and the WAFL had a commanding three-quarter time lead. Blake Bokhorst was mercurial all day for the WAFL and he showed his immeasurable talent with a classy goal late in the fourth term.
I'll tell you what, he went for the Jeremy Howe, but he didn't need to because he's kicked the goal and the WAFL side march away with their 18th goal.
After a sustained period of pressure, the NEAFL was finally rewarded with their first goal of the last term as Aaron Vandenberg snapped one through.
On the left, the number 23 from Ainslie.
But it was to be the home side's last major of the game. George Hampson finally kicked a goal after a spate of misses and the WAFL ran out 19-18 132 to 6-11 47 winners. Commentator Drury Forbes caught up with NEAFL coach Dan Archer in the wake of the game.
Daniel, tough day at the office today, but what pleased you most about your team's performance today?
Look, I was really happy, I guess, with the effort, and we probably couldn't question the effort right to the very last siren, I guess, so, and to finish the game. It unfortunately wasn't enough and didn't go to script, but I guess when you're playing a really good quality side like we knew the WAFL would be, we really couldn't probably afford to give them as much footy as we gave them, especially in the areas we gave it to. But the effort today was great, and it was really good. The whole camp, actually, since we got in on Thursday, the players have been fantastic. So their attitude and their effort towards the whole weekend was really a good positive.
And certainly an interesting experience playing the WA League in the WAFL. What do you think your young players can take out of the experience?
Oh, look, being part of the best of a competition is always, I guess, a great honour and a good experience. And we really pushed that this was quite a historic event and that it was the first time there'd been a full NEAFL representative side from guys from 4 states and territories, so the NT, Queensland, New South Wales and the ACT. So they were pretty proud to actually be able to represent that for the first time. We're disappointed with the result, and I know the players are as well. It's not what we wanted. We came here wanting to win a game of football and firmly believe we could. But no, look, Western Australia, they were fantastic today, and we knew they were going to be a very good side, and we probably weren't as good as we could have been.
Now, with AFL listed players not eligible to play in the representative game, there was one match between two AFL reserve sides. The Gold Coast Suns hosted UWS Giants. With the full complement of AFL-listed players in their ranks, this was a game the Giants went into as overwhelming favourites, and they quickly showed why, piling on 3 goals in the space of the opening 5 minutes. After Tim Goals kicked the first and youngster Cameron McCarthy got on the board, it was up to Jed Lamb to continue the scoreboard assault, the former Swan bagging a couple of goals in as many minutes. Jackson Allen rushed through the Gold Coast Suns' first score at the 12-minute mark, and they trailed by 29 points halfway through the first term. Andrew Phillips kicked a goal for the Giants and Thomas Bugg got another one, and it was 44-1 with 25 minutes gone. Bugg bagged another one and Jed Lamb got his third for the term, and the Giants skipped out to a 49-point lead at quarter time. Gold Coast started the second quarter encouragingly, surging forward on a few occasions, but John McCant couldn't convert 2 opportunities in front of goal. Liam Sumner from the Giants kicked the opening goal of the second term, and from there, it was all the men in orange. Sumner got another one, big man Thomas Downey kicked his first, and Jed Lamb had his 4th goal, and the Giants skipped out to an 11-goal lead. Gold Coast needed a fast start to the third term to restore some respectability, but that wasn't the case. The Giants kept on hitting the scoreboard. Goals to Tim Goals, Christian Jack and Zach Williams stretched the lead beyond 100 early in the third term. With the Giants leading by 120 points at the 20-minute mark of the third term, Eddie Mallon finally kicked the Gold Coast first goal of the game. But any joy for the Suns was short-lived as Lockie Plowman and Andrew Phillips quickly responded with 6 pointers of their own, and the Suns stretched their lead to a whopping 132 points at three-quarter time. Leading by such a massive margin at three-quarter time, the visitors could have been forgiven for letting their foot off the pedal a little in the last term, but that wasn't the case. Liam Sumner snagged one, Lockie Plowman kicked one of his own on his return before Darcy Trask finally stopped the rot, kicking the Gold Coast's second goal. But it was to be the second and last goal of the game for the Suns. 5 late goals for the Giants saw them stretch the margin to a whopping 191 points. To the ladder now, and the UWS Giants were the biggest movers of the round, courtesy of that thumping victory over the Suns. They move up to 3rd, but it's the Thunder on top, followed by the Swans, Southport in 4th, Redland, Sydney University, Aspley, Ainslie, the Lions, Eagles, Queanbeyan, Belconnen, Eastlake and the Suns. To round 10, and the round is kicked off by a double-header at Drummoyne Oval. Sydney University plays Aspley first before the Swans take on the Thunder. Next game is up in Queensland. The Lions host the Suns, the Hills Eagles play Ainslie, Redland and Southport clash in a massive game, Queanbeyan takes on Belconnen, and Eastlake hosts the Giants. That's all we've got for round 9 of NEAFL TV. Don't forget, check the website, check the app. I'm Sam Canavan. See you next week.